Virgo, I have been so distracted. Welcome back to the channel, Virgo. This is your healing tarot reading for May 2021. Oh, that moon, it did something. Just totally whacked my brain. You know? Either way, that's not really your concern, you know. General message is only here for you, of course. Healing tarot. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Just kind of putting a warning label on all the videos right now that, you know, guys, just making sure that if it's not your story, don't try to force it to fit. Don't make it fit. Alright? If it doesn't fly, let it fly by, you know what I mean? Just flitter off because, you know, just cuz. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Guys, general messages only. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am using the Threads of Fate Oracle Ascendant Tarot with you today. It's kind of free-flowing, alright? The healing tarot readings typically are very free-flowing. We just, you know, see what comes up, see what Spirit wants to discuss, that kind of thing. We'll clarify your Oracle energy at the end of the reading. Alrighty. Let's see. In the recent past, Virgo, we have the Lovers reversed for you. The Lovers reversed on the Ascendant Tarot. I'm wanting you guys to get a good look at these photos right now. The energy on these cards is just phenomenal. They're beautiful to look at. They're beautiful to hold, to touch. They kind of have this one of a kind of feel, which is you. Also, Virgo, you are one of a kind. You really are. And I want you to, I feel like just telling you that. You may have gone through recently through separation. You may have even separated quite recently from a Gemini. Yeah. You're at a distance. But just like, you see these hands are reaching for each other. There's a star in between them. But they're reaching for each other. Let me know if you are dealing with a Gemini. It's about choice. It's about the choices we make in the here and now. This was in the recent past, so we shall see. In your current energy, we have Justice. Libra energy. Justice. Wow. You may have a Libra placement, Virgo. You may also have a Gemini placement. There's karmic justice being served to you now. You're wrapping up cycles. You are closing out cycles. If you did go through divorce or separation, there could also be legalities involved in that, contracts that are being, some of you are going through that right now, I think it will go in your favor. Official separations, things like that, court systems, ruling systems, that sort of thing. That's more of an aside to your main story, Virgo. I felt the need to say it, so I am. And the fact that justice is here is kind of indicative of some of that. Alright, contracts, things like that. This is also you having a step up in a new direction, Virgo. Karmic cycles of your own on the material front, in the artistic front. Ideas that maybe you've put down for a while are coming to the forefront. They're kind of getting a rebirth, if you will. Or you're bringing them out of the spiritual astral into the physical, as it were. It's almost like kind of like justice. Justice is the balance that converts the physical. It's that transition from the physical to the spiritual. Because to pass through the scales of justice, your heart would, in the Egyptian times, your heart would have to weigh as light as a feather. So it feels kind of like the reversal is happening. It's this reversal of coming out of the spiritual into the physical. It's a rebirth through justice. I don't know why I felt the need to say it like that, but that's kind of how it feels to me. Which is nice, because it means that your ideas, your ambitions, your dreams are grounding themselves in the real world. Something or some things that you have carried for a very long time, Virgo. You're making them happen. You're making them a reality. And I like to see that for you, frankly. I do. Okay. In the future, we have the High Sage in reverse. In this Ascendant Tarot, I'm actually not sure if the High Sage is the High Priestess or the Hierophant. Forgive me. I would not want to tell you anything wrong, so I'm actually going to look that up. I want to say it's the Hierophant, but I'm just not 100% on that. Either way, the Hierophant is representing lessons that we learn on the outside. If it were the High Priestess, that just represents lessons that we're learning on the inside. The fact that I don't know right now is really just... it's kind of symbolic that it could be both, which is kind of cool, actually. Because the High Priestess represents the lessons that we learn on the inside in our environment. On the inside, the internal world, and the Hierophant represents the lessons that we learn on the outside, in our material world, in our physical world. Both worlds are real. Okay, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yep. This is about, quite literally, this is about bringing your dreams to the forefront. Dreams that I think you have suppressed for a while. The High Priestess. This is about dreams, Virgo. You have suppressed your dreams for a while. You may even still be suppressing your dreams for a while, because I think this is future energy that you are still getting a hold of, still getting a grasp of. Know that you will. Please know this justice is bringing it in for you. Okay? It really is. And I love to see this for you. I really do. God. I don't know if you feel the energy on these cards. They're just so glorious. And the lighting on these is just beautiful. Beautiful. I love to see it. We're learning to embrace our intuition. Hesitant, but we are. Good. Learning to bring our dreams to the forefront. The Fool. Speaking of Gemini, I think the last general love reading or career reading I did for Gemini, I was talking about this very thing, where I shuffle all these decks. By the way, I shuffle them so often, it's literally impossible for me to know what is going to show up here, okay? That's how often these decks get shuffled. So when I see the Fool pop out, this is Aquarius energy, also Aries for me as a tarot reader. The Fool is indicative of the start of the tarot, because when you buy a tarot deck and you open it up, our journey begins with the Fool. So this is telling me that you are getting a fresh perspective, you are coming at something with new eyes and new vision, a fresh face, if you will. And if you're not doing this now, Virgo, I think you will be very soon, okay? Maybe come June, since we do have a Gemini sitting right here, June could be a heavy indicator for you, visions coming to the forefront that you've held on to for a very long time. So start nurturing those ideas now that you have, start nurturing those dreams now that you have, because ground zero is here, right? The Fool, the new beginning, the leap of faith that is required. Why are the Lovers here, please? For Virgo. Show me clearly. Show me the Lovers. Thank you. Do not fly into the fire, Virgo. Alright. 10 of Cups reversed with the Lovers reversed. This feels like a missed opportunity. I don't normally get that first impression with this card. This, quite literally, Virgo, feels like a missed opportunity. This could have been separation, but it feels like there was an opportunity for the Lovers to be had in a connection, but like the choice was not made. The option could still even be open. It's just a matter of choice of choosing it. Or you were not happy with someone here, right? Possibly a Gemini. Or this Gemini was not happy with you, right? I paint the energy back and forth because in most cases, guys, both scenarios are true, right? It's true that Virgo, this is your energy. It's also true that this could be someone else's energy or someone in your environment's energy. So I leave it up to you and your discernment to discern who is who in this scenario here, okay? You know your story. I do not assume that. I do not need to know that. I do not really want to know that. I just paint the energy as I see it, okay? That's not my business. That's no tarot reader's business. I just paint energy. You know what resonates with you. Okay? What's backing the 10 of Cups? Thank you. You. The Hermit in reverse. The Hermit. You. Clarifying yourself here in reverse. Two scenarios kind of happening here again. It feels kind of like you turned your back on happiness that you could have had, this opportunity that you could have had, possibly even quite literally with a Gemini. Something to do with timing as well, the Fool. Something could have begun with the two of you, maybe back in Aries this past month. Something could have even ended with you in the Aries season this past month. Either way, you're here technically now ready to come out of hermit mode. You're here as yourself, though, clarifying you were unhappy in a situation, possibly in a family dynamic here. Now you're looking at what will bring you justice. If you have a Libra placement or Libra in your chart, or Gemini, by the way, or Pisces even, all the more clarification for you that this could be your reading, okay? Or related to you somehow. You're here in reverse. Either you're not embracing yourself, or not embracing what you really want, or you're ready to come out of your shell. You're ready to embrace the world again, to come out with a fresh face, right? Because justice is here. It's ready to bring something about for you if you take action. What? Why is justice here? this Libra energy. Wise Justice here, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Okay. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Cups. Justice with the King of Cups. It's backing the King of Cups. This is someone in your environment. The Artist in reverse. The Artist in reverse. You could not be yourself with this person, Virgo, or they could not be themselves with you. One of the two. 23. There was too much conflict with the two of you. There was too much back and forth with expressing how you two felt like expressing your creative passions together. It's like you couldn't get on the same page artistically with one another. And I don't know why art is playing such a profound statement here, but we're talking about dreams, we're talking about intuition, we're talking about bringing ideas from the inside to the forefront, which the artist does. With him being in reverse is telling me that either you or someone in your environment, possibly this King of Cups, couldn't bring their artistry forward. They couldn't be creative. They didn't know how to. This could be you as well, by the way. You could be stepping into a King of Cups energy, recognizing this about yourself, Virgo. Okay? Man or woman here, irrelevant. Someone knows something was not serving them in a situation. The High Priestess is here. Someone knows that they could not be as expressive as they wanted to be. Why? Why? Clear job it, please, for Virgo. Someone was hiding. Hiding. Yeah, hiding. Nightmares, fearing something. 9 of Swords, Virgo? What were we up in our head about? 9 of Swords. Someone's not sleeping. That's what that is. Someone is not sleeping. Why? To try, and your intuition is calling on you to try to get some rest when you can, Virgo. Yeah. Okay, 7 of Swords reversed here. This is doubt. Doubt in yourself. You're hiding the healing that you're going through right now, Virgo. Keeping very quiet, or you need peace and quiet, is I feel the need to say. You need to be able to rest, but you're not letting on that you do. You need to be able to rest. He's holding 4 swords. 1 pointed down, 2 on the ground. You need to be able to rest, get like a good night's sleep. And this has been coming up for you in several of your readings. I think your last reading was about you needing to get a good night's sleep. Some of you are also new parents, by the way. Some of you are dealing with a lot at home that's keeping you up at night, right? You're working late also, right? You're busy living, in addition to being parents, in addition to so much. That's the truth. Yeah. Excuse me. You kind of just want a night of peace and quiet, just like a night. I feel you. I hear you. Because your High Priestess wants you to take care of yourself. Do. Advice, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. More Pisces energy there. Someone kind of feels like they're withdrawing love at this time, or withdrawing their offer at this time. Or they're too tired to make one. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? Oh, boy. The 2 of Cups. Oh, wow. Two of Cups. Cancer energy. Someone can't take action on the Two of Cups that they want. Or Virgo, you can't take action right now. You can't come forward yet. To the Two of Cups, you see a Two of Cups situation with someone here. Gemini, Libra, Pisces. Possibly all three. Three. Possibly. We are capable of that, guys. It requires a leap of faith on your part, Virgo, with the Fool here. Some kind of trust needs to be established or reconnected. But someone wants he's looked right in on this situation. Someone wants the Two of Cups. They just can't take action on it right now. Interesting. Alright. Your starseed messages are the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Spontaneous awakening. Because when you get that good night's sleep, Virgo, when you get that much needed rest, it opens your mind. It opens that crown chakra so that you can begin having clearer thoughts. You begin receiving downloads. You begin receiving all kinds of information in that beautiful rest that you need right now, Virgo. Yes, you do. Yeah. We have Fall Into My Arms. Fall into my arms, your other starseed message. Fall into my arms, Virgo. Surrender. This is like the Hanged Man. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. You like challenging yourself, particularly with things that are hard for you. You like overcoming those obstacles, knowing that you can do it, knowing that you can do anything you set your mind to. It's a great feeling of accomplishment for you, Virgo, when you overcome the things that scare you the most. It's a great accomplishment, and it's worthy of being a great accomplishment anytime anyone does that, frankly. But for you especially, Virgo, because your go-to is yourself, the Hermit, to withdraw inward and not be quite as, you're not a risk taker whatsoever. Okay, we're very practical, Virgo. You are very practical. So to see you actively kind of like force yourself to do something that scares the shit out of you is an accomplishment, and it's worth praising. And I want you to know that I see you, in case nobody's told you that recently. I see you, Virgo. I see you and the contribution that you're making. I see you and the leaps that you are taking, quite literally. The bounding leaps that you are taking, that you maybe even feel like you haven't gotten the proper praise for in your life, because you have taken leaps. You've stretched far and beyond than you ever thought you could. You are seen and you are loved. In case no one's told you that lately, you deserve it. Okay? Your Isis Oracle energy, Virgo. We have the Brother in the Darkness. The Brother in the Darkness. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Let us read Virgo. It's 189. Alrighty. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. The brother in darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or outside of you, but directed towards you, that is providing you with a spiritual test, beloved initiate. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. There is a test that you are currently moving through because you are ready to progress more deeply into wisdom, light, acceptance, and inner peace. The test is the guise of a negative energy source either within you or apparently outside of you. In truth, we are all one, and the world is our mirror for whatever healing task lies within, even though sometimes the source of difficulty appears to be external, rather than an opportunity for us to gain mastery with our own response through inner healing. Guidance comes to you on this oracle now to become more conscious of the negative energies, either within or directed towards you, without being fearful. There is no need to fear. There is just need for more conscious, loving response. Wow. Beautiful. All right, Virgo, you have a healing stone at this time for you is Tanzanite. Tanzanite. You don't have to buy this if you don't want to. You can even just take a snapshot of the photo if you want, if you prefer. Tanzanite. Tanzanite is transmutation, illumination, and psychic. High Priestess over here, and several of you Virgos are. I know for a fact I'm speaking to several tarot readers or psychic mediums as well. Alright, Tanzanite, connecting you to spiritual realms and beyond. Tanzanite assists in living with more awareness and bringing spirituality into your day-to-day. It helps navigate your journey between altered states of consciousness, from deep meditation to assessing psychic powers. Metaphysical abilities are enhanced with the stone, creating a direct line of communication between you and your spiritual team. Tanzanite unveils your true path, transmuting the old into the new and acknowledging that the road is ever winding, your journey in constant flow. Trust your path. This is a Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces stone in Jupiter. And it's funny how we have Gemini, Libra, and Pisces all here today. Beautiful. Alright, Virgo. Your healing card is Return to the Heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts, I focus on my heart, and find space to be, where my light and greatness are. I found peace in inner silence. I find peace in inner silence. Virgo, this is your message for today. I hope something in this reading did serve you today. If so, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see you next week for your general love readings. Until then, Virgo, sending you so much love and light. Be well.